Hi everybody, my name is Rick Gehrig, and we are less than 3 weeks away for heading to Kenya with Living with Hope to distribute wheelchairs throughout the Nairobi area. And Michael wanted me to put a list together of the basic tools that mechanics should bring with them. This is not exhaustive in any way, but a handful of things that will be beneficial for everybody to have at their own station. So I'm going to do that real quickly. I wear gloves, doesn't mean you have to, but as we're cutting boards and cutting metal, there's a lot of dirt and such, so I've always worn gloves. You might bring some, not that you wear them, but I certainly do find that it protects my hands. So let's go through the list as well. I also keep a journal. This will be, I don't know, 8th trip I think, and for every trip I've always just taken this journal. This is everybody that I've ever seated. Kind of helps as we take pictures and look back later to try to remember who it was that we sat, what their situation is. We'll jot down a little bit about their story as well. So that's something to consider if you want to do that. First basic thing we need is just a set of basic open-end wrenches. I'll have the standard as well as metric, but some good wrenches. Crescent wrench is good, very adjustable and a good idea to have. Some basic screwdrivers, both a flat edge as well as Phillips, something with a good handle that you can grasp. I'll also have some odd size smaller ones for more delicate things as well. And a pair of scissors is really important. You use these a lot. Bring your own. One of the things that gets borrowed the most off of my station is a pair of scissors, so that's a great tool to have. Also need a utility cutter. Make sure you bring a supply of razor blades as well, because this will get used a lot. I also take as a small set of ratchets. I'll have 4 or 5 different size ratchets, both standard and metric, for ease to handle with those things. And then a variety of pliers. I have a standard pliers, a needle nose pliers, one with a cutter, and then I also take just a cutting pliers as well for things that we would need to cut. And make sure you bring a tape measure. This is one that Johnny and Friends distributes. It doesn't need to be long, it doesn't need to be big, but everybody have their own tape measure, because this will get used for just about every time you see somebody. Some tapes that we'll take, some duct tape and some electrical tape. Just bring 1 roll each, if you will, and we'll have plenty for everybody. Bring some pencils. You'll need some pencils. I've got a variety that I keep in my bag, and also Sharpies. We use these a lot. Just everybody bring their own. Have a couple extra. We'll use these a lot to mark on things too. And a Bic lighter. We'll use these as when we cut strapping. This will melt the edges to keep it from fraying, so everybody bring their own Bic lighter. And a hole punch or an awl. These are really beneficial as we're using strapping to maybe screw it down to the wheelchair. But these are really handy for a lot of different things. A set of Allen wrenches would be good, because we'll use these a lot as well. And I bring a small hammer. Sometimes a little persuasion is helpful with some of the things we're doing, so I'll have a small hammer with me. And a good work rag. Bring a couple rags. Things get dirty, get greasy. You're going to be down on the ground a lot, probably on your knees or sometimes even on your back trying to work on some things. So a good rag would be beneficial. And then some zip ties. I've had this bag of 100 for quite a while. We do use these. If somebody wants to bring another bag or so, I don't think we'll probably need more than 2 or 3 bags. But we'll have plenty of that. And then some of the other things. So that's the main thing that everybody should have. I'm going to have some other things with me as well. One of those is a complete set of socket wrenches, both metric and standard, so we'll have those. Also a pipe cutter. We'll be cutting pipe and things, and this is beneficial, but what I also will bring with me is an awl saw, and this thing will cut through any crutches that we might need, or any adjustments to any of the wheelchairs that need to be done for cutting. This thing cuts right through them, so we'll have that. And I will be bringing a whole set of power tools as well. Don't know what we're going to have or what we'll have available to us, but I will have a circular saw, this awl saw, of course, and it'd be good if you have one to bring. because I'll use this a lot as well, and a whole set of batteries to come with it. And along with that, I don't know what the power source is, but I've got a complete converter set. You might want to look at that as well if you're going to bring some power tools. If not, I'll have one, and we should have that covered. And I'm going to be bringing one electric knife. This will really be used a lot when we're cutting for the foam and such, for making seat covers, or seat cushions, I should say, or back cushions and such. So I'll have one. It would be a good idea to have somebody else bring another one. So if somebody can bring one, let everybody know. We don't need 5 or 6 of these, but an extra one would be good. So I think that pretty much covers everything. One thing that also is a good idea is a small apron to wear around your waist. I think our dress code is long pants for guys, so I usually wear cargo pants with a lot of pockets in them. Again, know that you're going to be on the ground, you're going to get dirty. Don't bring your best stuff. Bring stuff that you're going to be willing to get messed up or stained or dirty. Other than that, we are just excited, my wife and I, to be going to Kenya. We've never been to Africa before, so this will be a new trip for us. Hanging with Michael and really supporting his ministry and getting to know everybody. So if you have any questions, give me a holler. We'd certainly be happy to answer any questions you might have, and we're going to be looking forward to seeing you in just a couple weeks. So God bless, and chat with you soon.